Hi and welcome back to What's Cooking. I'm Chef Ismail Arbee and I have a surprise for you guys today. I have a guest in studio who's gonna make us pure, authentic Indian cuisine, right? And I'd love to introduce Zora Khan. Welcome to studio. And how are you doing today? Are you well?
I'm fine.
Are you brilliant?
Yes,
excellent. I love the hype. You have to be brilliant and happy. So Zora, I see a vast array of ingredients here and it's actually overwhelming. So if you want to start off, what are you making today for us?
I'm making a Shahi style Kashmiri palau
Right,
with
okay.
chicken and with lots of layers, saffron, cream, all of the
Nice.
stuff.
Oh, sounds tantalizing, hey? So you just want to run us through these ingredients quickly.
All right, they do look overwhelming. The first step is going to be with all of these lovely things.
All right.
Which is the chicken, we've got all the spices, and of course the Kashmiri chili.
Right,
which is the
okay.
main
Is that the
ingredients.
secret ingredient?
That's the secret ingredient. But
Okay.
the other thing is that I've ground the spices as well myself.
Oh, brilliant,
Okay.
lovely.
And a little bit of the cashew powder, some
Right.
salt, tomato puree, the red onion because it's sweet.
Okay,
And
lovely.
of course, what's a palau without lovely butter ghee?
Ghee, only ghee. Ghee works.
Ghee and some green chilies, garlic, and our usual beautiful greens.
All right.
And some layering. For the layering of the palau, I've got lovely mushrooms, some green pepper. The topping of the palau is going to have this lovely sweet fragrances that's going to filter through,
100%.
which is your paneer, cheese, some cashews here, some lovely prunes, and some diced and already fried some of the potatoes.
Okay.
And of course, the magic ingredient is going to be our saffron
Right.
that we're going to soak in milk, and we're going to top it on the top.
Okay.
And some fried onions, of course. That's our chicken that's ready, and some basmati rice that's been half.
What's a palau without basmati rice?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
If you just want to explain to us quickly, what did you do to these potatoes? Why are they so yellow?
Okay, so I've diced them,
Right.
and I've put in a little bit of color in it.
Okay.
Because the rest of the palau is quite white.
All right. So
Right,
you have to
and
bring in that color. I can
bring
see
in a little
the
bit of
greens,
colour.
the yellows,
Yes.
it just merges so well together. The red, the tomato puree. Oh, it's looking phenomenal. Okay, so tell us something about yourself. A little bird, came tweaking in my ear and told me that Zora was in a competition. Am I right?
Yes, I was.
Tell us something about that.
I've always wanted to be in a cook-off competition.
All right.
Love all the Master Chef and
Yes,
all
yes.
the lovely cooking programs on television. And I thought, what would it be to be in a competition?
Right.
And so when they had this vegetarian cook-off competition,
Was it strictly vegetarian?
it was a vegetarian
Okay.
cook-off, and I think they were pleasantly surprised to see a Muslim woman enter. because
Cooking
we-
vegetarian.
Cooking
Because we
vegetarian.
love our meat.
But I think I'm the difference to the norm. I cook 3 or 4 times of veg a week. I love
Okay,
my
that's
veg.
brilliant. That's lovely.
So that was the passion, and I sent in my entry not thinking anything.
Right.
But it came back as a semi, and then from the semi I went to the finals.
Okay.
And I came up
brilliant.
as runner-up.
Ah, that is phenomenal. Hey, you know what? To get all the way up there, it's brilliant stuff. So you're definitely doing something right. We can see the passion running through. However, let's start getting cracking. I'm here to assist you
Okay.
in whatever you want me to do. Let's start cracking up and make this awesome palau.
All right.
What do you
Get
say?
the fire going.
Awesome. So can I have, is this normal oil or olive oil?
This has got a bit of canola and a bit of olive.
That's the secret, ladies and gentlemen.
Canola and olive. And we're going to put in about 2 teaspoons of this lovely ghee as well here.
Okay. 2
Because-
teaspoons.
Yeah, because I've got
I'm
canola.
Indian.
Okay,
I
you
should be
can put-
pouring
you
the
can-
whole thing inside.
You put a teaspoon in there. I would have loved a tablespoon in there. So you can go for it. Put
I'm just going to put a healthy,
Do that.
a healthy helping, I should
Because
say.
see, we've still got to add them onto other stuff
Yeah, no,
as well.
brilliant.
See?
You can't have anything without ghee.
All right.
Ghee is the key.
So I'll be firing up.
Yep, all fires are on.
Right.
Lovely.
We're going to put a half
go
of
ahead.
this,
Yeah.
and we're going to reserve some
For-
for our topping with the layering.
Okay,
I've still
right.
got to put in some mushroom, and we're going to do the peppers as well. So I'm
Okay.
going to leave some of the red.
Sure.
I like the red. It has a lovely sweet taste.
It's a little bit more different, gives them a lot more sweeter taste compared to the original onion.
It does. It does.
Right, and then what's next to go? We're just braising
We'll
this
just
in.
braise a little bit. As soon
Okay,
as it
lovely.
just softens a little. And we're going to go with our garlic.
All right.
And then you're going to help me, you said, with the green chilies.
Not an issue. How do you want them chopped?
Just
Fine?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, I think one would be fine.
Okay, now that's cool.
Because I don't want to take the pungence of the Kashmiri away.
All right,
I want that to
100%.
come.
And you don't want that overpowering
No.
chili, you know, because once you eat the chili,
Yes.
and you've got no taste buds left.
Nothing.
And that is me. If I eat chili in the beginning, I got no taste buds left. Right, so you can toss in your garlic now.
We can use all of that. Because,
the whole thing?
Yeah,
All right, brilliant.
You didn't ask me. I'm not putting in ginger. You normally love it.
Hey, yes, I actually forgot about that one. Yes. Why isn't there any ginger?
If you taste food in Kashmir, they very seldom use a lot of ginger.
All right.
Ginger has a sharpness to it.
Ah,
And,
right.
If you want all these lovely tastes to filter through from the top, then we omit the ginger. We put in rather the garlic.
Ah,
And
something
the food
nice to know.
tastes very nice as well.
100%. Something very, very interesting and good to know.
Okay. Right, the other thing is this.
Yes.
I used fillet because we are in a cooking show and we don't want to be too long-hard
Yeah.
with bones in it, but this tastes very nice.
How would you prefer it if you had all the
Time at
time?
home.
How would you go about? Would you use a whole bird? Would you use portions?
Portions.
Portions. You mean the entire bird, but cut up into portions,
Cut up
obviously.
into portions like you would cut it.
A leg,
for
the thigh into
biryani.
8 pieces, basically.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
would cut up a biryani,
Right.
but not too very big. You know, even the thigh and the top.
Oh, I'm sorry, this-
should be
it's
cut.
getting to me.
Is it nice?
It's getting to me. You can actually smell the flavors coming through.
You're going to throw in some of the whole spices for me now.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Oh, you can go ahead. Show our viewers at home how an Indian lady does it.
All
We
right,
don't-
you're going to put in ilachi.
The normal is, oh sorry, it's ilachi in there.
Ilachi, a little bit of taj,
Right.
and just one or two of these. Not much.
All right, no, brilliant. And then we just let this simmer away, let the flavors extract. Am I right?
That's right.
Brilliant. Do you want this on high heat or low heat, or is this
Now,
correct?
that's fine. That's
All right,
fine.
lovely.
Because you can smell now.
Yeah, I can smell
Flavors
all the
coming through.
flavors. Give it about a minute, you'll start smelling the ilachi and everything will come through.
And if you find that with the red onion, it cooks much faster than
Yeah,
our white.
100%.
Right. And I think the other tip is that if the onion is a bit hard, the white onion, they normally put in a little bit of salt in there to
Okay, there you go, viewers at home. If your white onion is hard, add a bit of salt to it, and you've got a little bit softer onion, which is brilliant. That's what you want. You don't want hard onions.
We're ready to go with this?
Oh, we're ready already. Awesome.
You're helping with this.
Okay, sure. Oh, should I pop the whole thing in?
Whole thing in, because we're layering a whole rectangular dish that
Okay.
will fit into the oven.
Okay, estimate kilos on this here.
About a half a kilo.
Okay, no, brilliant.
So you're going to give that a good stir for me,
Sure.
and then I'm going to bring in all the ingredients that are going to give us
Go with
beautiful
all our spices
flavor.
that we're going to add in.
All the lovely flavor.
Brilliant. So it's a little bit more, it's a little bit different compared to English cuisine, right?
is.
Where English cuisine is, we will add our spice. I would personally add my spices into my oil,
Is it?
and
Alright.
then basically I make it. So this here is a bit different, but I'll get there.
But I think also if you are in a little bit of a hurry for time, you can also just rub all your masalas onto the meat,
Right.
and you can keep it in storage. So
Like a marination
Yes,
process. That's
yes.
normally
It makes
what
it a
we
bit
would do, is
easier.
add in, so it's marinating overnight, I would say.
Yeah, but don't add in any tomato puree or any
Just
sambal.
basically, you just want to add in dry spices.
That's it, just
Okay,
to
all
rub
right.
it.
And I'm sure it'll taste 10 times better overnight.
Much better.
No,
Because remember,
brilliant.
those pieces of meat are bigger. You want them to go
And the
through.
bone always tastes
That's
better.
it. That's it. Okay, so we're going to put a lovely generous helping of your Kashmiri chili.
Guys, this is the secret Kashmiri chili that we're all going for.
Oh, you can get them now. They're quite widely available.
Okay,
Before
all right.
we had to search for them.
All right,
They are
hunting them down. Now
Yeah.
they're just there.
Most
Good.
spice shops will have them.
Okay.
This is a homemade dana and zira,
Okay.
right? And
Your
I think
own
when
mix.
yes. And now,
But I got a question, right, which gets to me. And I've been asking people about it, right? And with regards to mixing your spices, how do you, and for our viewers at home, how do you actually know what quantities to get the perfect blend of spices? Is it just old granny's tale that you take a handful and chuck it in there, or is it actual measurements?
Look, I think, everybody over the time, over years, you just know, this is how much. Like, for example, if I do my basmati, I could never get it right how many tablespoons.
Right.
Because I've got this little palm, and I know if I've got 4, it must be a full palm. And if I've got 2, I'll just put a smaller palm.
Right,
and
yes,
it's perfect.
So
but I couldn't measure it out for you.
But that's like the olden day. There's no such thing as a teaspoon or anything.
No.
Just grab and chuck, grab and put inside.
Look, now that we are using just the fillet and we haven't had time to rub in all our masalas, I'm going to put in a little bit of colouring.
Okay.
And this is the powdered variety. But the best, of course, is the one, that egg yellow that you get.
Yes, the liquid one. Oh, is that the best one?
That is the best one.
Okay.
And, but they, this will do just fine.
Okay.
I was a bit apprehensive to carry it.
Yes.
The bottle will go off, but this is just fine. How's it smelling?
The lengths we go to get perfection.
And now we just put in salt.
It is smelling, I promise you.
Nice.
I can smell every single aroma coming out there.
That
it is
should be fine.
Brilliant.
So you've got your dry masalas in there now. You've got your chicken. And now, of course, we must let the chicken cook a little bit.
100%, yes.
Because, they must come to a stage where all the water of the chicken comes off.
It evaporates and then you're just left with spice and meat.
And this is going to cook a little bit quicker because it's just a fillet.
Chicken fillet, always, something on the bone will always take a lot longer to cook.
Right, so you want to put the lid on that?
Okay, sure. Should I drop the heat on this?
Drop it slightly now.
Okay.
To about a medium heat.
Right, I've got it on a...
Yeah, we'll prepare something else.
What are we on to next?
Right.
I'm excited.
Right, we still haven't finished our cooking process.
Okay, yeah.
Because there's tomato puree, there's fresh cream.
But we'll be adding that in as soon as the chicken is almost cooked.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Because you don't want to overcook it and dry it out as well.
Right. So now we're going to saute some of our onion, mushroom, and the pepper. Remember, I said we're going layers.
All right. So you're going to put some olive oil in there? Canola oil.
Right. And olive.
And olive, yes. The secret. I forgot about that one.
And this is going in as well. And this time, you don't have to wait for this to saute. Everything goes in all at once.
All right.
No problem. Everything's going to go in, and we're going to just season a little bit with some salt because there's going to be enough spices. But I say, depending on the taste. If your family likes hot food, then obviously you can put in a teaspoon of chili.
Chilies, 100%. Just depending on what everybody's preferences are as well. But if you're cooking for other people, you can't make it too hot as well because you don't know who's going to consume it as well. Okay, so just let this.
Also put in a teaspoon or 2 of the lovely golden ghee.
I was waiting for that one.
Which you love. So
that I will do with the smile. Okay.
I love that because the young boys of today don't want that.
They don't know what's ghee. That's the problem.
Sports fads and gym fads. They don't want to do that. I'm happy with you. I was actually a bit worried when I looked at your table before I came because you had this lovely pure olive oil.
So ghee is always anything that makes you fat is good for you. That's what I say. Honestly, how's our chicken? Oh, the smell is phenomenal.
Right?
We're about 70%, 80% there. It'll be ready in about a minute or 2. What is next for us to do, Zora?
Okay, what we're going to do now, once we saute this, we're going to take it out into something.
Right.
Because then we're going to use our pan to get our topping ready.
Which is an excellent tip for our viewers at home. Do not waste what's in your pan. We're throwing away our awesome flavor. So what Zora and I are doing is we're actually going to remove all our peppers and onion from here, utilize the exact same pan to enhance flavor and keep flavor. The trick in food is do not lose your flavor. Definitely. You want your flavor and you want to keep it. So, you know what, I'll be honest with you, I never rinse a pan if I'm making something because I want to utilize the flavor everywhere. And especially in one dish, if you're putting this in your palau, the flavor is just going to run through. So,
and then you've got the ghee that's still in there.
Exactly.
Smelling nice.
It's smelling brilliant. Okay, we're almost good here. Just give this a quick toss.
Toss again.
Up. Yeah,
That's
this is looking.
absolutely lovely.
The color is so
Taste the back
brilliant.
of that spoon and
Sure.
just check whether we have the salt in there, and that's enough.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, this is the correct way to taste your food.
This is
The back of a spoon.
absolutely. You know, one of the things that the judges told us, and we had some esteemed judges on this
Right.
show, which I learned, and they said, you know what, you have to stop and taste your food.
100%.
And
You
to see
have to,
whether it's
because
okay.
you cannot serve anything blind. You have to taste what's going out. And I'm gonna do some of that as well. Definitely. Can taste the lovely, oh my God, that's stunning, eh?
Okay, so we want to take this off now.
Okay, you just wanna pop it in something else.
Oh yeah, we'll just put it into something else. And
Let's grab a plate quickly.
that's fine. Just
And so,
great.
is that good? So we still, at
Add
home,
the
we're still
flavor.
keeping our juices in our pan. We don't wanna throw this away or wash it.
All right.
Right.
Okay, now we're going
I think our chicken is almost ready.
almost ready.
Yep, I don't want to overcook it, so can I just leave it aside to set?
No, let's
Or
finish
what's
off with
next?
our chicken.
Okay, what would you like to do
Finish
next?
off with- Now we'll have to put in our puree.
Okay.
I would say for that amount there, because remember, we can't have the main dish very dry.
All right,
Because
has to
it's
be
going to
moist.
dry out. It has to be moist.
And especially if it's going in the oven.
and
Your oven does dry out items.
the water has to cook also the rice that's
Okay.
half done.
Yes, oh, so you've already half cooked that rice.
Just a boil.
Okay, just a quick boil and then you're done. Okay, what's next to
so
go
we're going
in?
in with some tomato puree now.
Okay. And how did you go about making this tomato puree, if
Now
you don't
this
mind?
one, I must be very honest, this is out of a tin.
How would you go about doing it?
I
The
would do
hard way and the
hard
difficult way.
The hard way is this way. Whenever, and I do this from time to time.
Right.
When tomatoes, especially the jam variety,
Those are brilliant for
plentiful.
pureeing, eh?
Yes. At the area where I live, they like in tons.
Are you serious? So you're getting fresh as possible.
Fresh as possible, and so we put it on to boil. Put it on to boil, and when it's done,
Are you chopping them up or just as is, straight in a
is,
pot,
nice.
water? Do you
early in
season
the
the
morning.
water?
No, early in the
nothing.
morning.
Okay.
Nothing. Early in the morning, you put your earthenware. I usually use this thick metal pot that I have.
Right.
And you put it in and you let it boil. When it's done, you pick them out. Well, the water would be evaporated by
100%,
then.
yes.
And then you put in your sieve. And it'll be that the sieve that's got the iron variety.
Okay.
The one that you could say, not the plastic variety.
Right, yes,
And
yes.
so you'll be able to squeeze out all of that and keep all of the peels off. But
Yes.
that's what we don't want.
100%,
And
yes.
I wouldn't even season it or anything. And
Just
when they're in season,
blend
I
it
put
up.
it into a freezer as well.
All right.
To the blocks.
Yes, yes, the
And you
ice
can-
trays.
That's it.
Oh, that's
And
an
you pop
awesome
one-
idea. You can just pop it out as you
Pop
need
it
it.
out as you need it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
brilliant.
hard way.
That's the hard
way.
Well, I always believe in there's always the hard way. I don't choose the easy way. I choose the hardest way possible.
Now,
With-
because I've taken it out of the tin, the next step is now, because it's in the tin,
Because the
acid-
acidic level, 100%.
So I'm going to put in just a teaspoon of brown sugar.
Okay,
All right?
awesome. That's just,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen at home, that's just to kill your acidity in your tomatoes itself, because tin tomatoes kills all the acidity levels, drops the acidity level majorly. So just a quick tip for you guys to learn at home. Right, Zora, what's next?
We're going to go with a little bit of fresh cream now.
All right.
Okay.
It's just a normal fresh cream.
Normal fresh cream.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to add a little bit of the powdered cashew in now at
Okay.
this stage. Now this is the one that gives us that lovely gravy that's
Right.
different, that doesn't
Yes,
taste
yes,
like
yes.
a butter chicken. It's a different taste.
100%,
altogether.
yes. Oh, this is looking amazing.
And
Color has changed. You just added in two of my most favorite ingredients.
Right.
Ghee and fresh cream.
Right.
Winner. Okay, so what we've done here was we've just thrown a bit of coriander and a bit of spring onion in
That's
it.
right.
Right, you can see the lovely green in it.
Right, we're ready to go. We
are we
can
ready
keep
to
it
go?
aside to,
Okay.
to layer. And I think on the same, you can put in now.
Done?
Yeah, we can now go to do our final,
Okay.
our final saute.
Our final stage.
Final stage.
Done. There we go.
Right, we're going to go again with a little.
This is how we learn to use saffron. Am I right?
That's right.
Awesome.
The saffron, you're going to go. I think you have a plate that's already warm there. Can you just place that on
Okay.
the plate while we're waiting? There we go.
Okay, so I'm placing it just on a warm plate.
Dry, warm,
Right.
just to release some of that flavor.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting fact for home. If you're using saffron to get the best flavor out of it, leave it in a dry pan, not on heat, on a stove that was on, sorry. You just place it there, dry, you're extracting all the flavor from the saffron.
Okay, now we're going in for the final topping, which will be our paneer.
All right.
And this is the difference, the cashews and some of the prunes.
Okay. And
these are
lovely
used to
frying it
layer.
all off.
Just to give it a quick tumble in there.
Okay.
Right. Are you ready now with your saffron, I think,
It's just
well?
a bit. Is it a bit warm?
Okay,
Is it good?
that's fine. And you
Okay,
can
so I just want to show our guests at home that it needs to land up a little bit more crumbly and a little bit more dry. And that's how you know that your saffron has, all your flavors are being extracted.
Okay.
Right, then we're just adding in normal full cream milk.
Full cream milk.
Right.
And now, if we have a flame to put it on, that will be great.
Yeah, sure, I've got one. Should I put it on a low flame or
Just to give it one heat.
Okay.
You'll see the yellow flavor
coming through?
Yes.
The entire thing will change color.
Change color, and we don't want to boil it. We just want to keep it warm.
Okay.
To radiate the heat. Right. We're ready to layer.
Oh, yes, now comes the fun part, am I right?
That's it.
Brilliant.
Good. We're going to take our dish.
Yeah. So bring that one in.
And you can put in a little bit of ghee at the bottom.
Okay. More ghee. Yes, I love this recipe.
Right.
Okay, do you just want me to sprinkle it out?
That's fine. That's fine. You sprinkle it through. We're
Brilliant.
going to do one layer of this now.
Can I just get you a spoon quickly?
Yeah, please.
Here you go. Done.
There we go.
Okay, my saffron is almost boiling. I'm just going to switch it off,
Yeah,
right?
please do.
And I'm going to leave it there.
Go. Right, you've got one layer of this. Now
All right.
a layer of your chicken.
Layer of chicken.
Chicken.
It's
Can I
got
bring it
to.
over to you.
Okay, now I'm just going to bring it this side
Fine.
and go for it. Just
Can I
scoop
just
it up.
do that here? No, do this here. That's
Okay.
fine. That's,
And shall I just pour it or you want to scoop
this is what we do. We set up the chicken first quickly,
Okay.
right? Because remember, we're still going to start. You can switch that off. It's fine.
Right,
Now,
so.
look, I have a smaller container, but we can layer another one up.
No, I think we're good
we'll do
here.
one here. Right, there we go.
Oh, that looks tantalizing.
Stick. Okay. And scoop up a little bit of the flavor in there and push it right through.
Into your rice, so your rice
rice,
absorbing all your
yes.
flavor. Oh,
And I
lovely.
think just put that over it. That's fine.
And should I just pour this?
Pour it over.
Okay.
Because in the oven, you'll see that it's going to.
It's all going to evaporate and it's going to land up a lot thicker with the cream that you've added as well. It will thicken up.
Right, so you're
brilliant.
going to put another layer of rice now.
Okay.
But not so much, just a little. And now you're going to start in all those potatoes quickly.
Those ones.
That's right.
Brilliant.
You just do this here like this.
Just going to spread it out.
That's right.
Okay, so the potatoes are cold at this current moment.
That's it.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen at home, potatoes are cold, going into cold rice using hot chicken, all part of the layering process. So everything will get heated up in the oven, get cooked in the oven for an estimate time of how long, Zora?
45 minutes for chicken.
45 minutes for chicken, okay, and that's estimate using half a kilo to a kilo of chicken fillet. So 45 minutes,
And
okay,
I think
perfect.
ovens as well vary. you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. Everyone's oven is not the same,
Yeah.
so it just depends on your oven as well. Yes. Oh,
Okay, so there you're going. There's another layer that's going on top of it.
okay.
Right?
Oh, that looks so
Just
good.
spread that all over. If you could just get the shot of that, that's fine.
Yeah. Oof, looks nice.
Right, that's
Looks
there.
brilliant.
And now for your final layer is going to be this. But I'm going to first do your rice.
Okay.
Let's do our saffron first.
Okay, saffron. Oh, you can see here by adding a little bit of heat to your saffron milk, it has come out a complete yellow color. So that is telling you all your flavors have been extracted. Am I right, Zora?
That's right.
Or do I just
That's
pop it all over?
all over.
Okay, let me just start from this side.
Okay, you want your saffron to be out of there altogether.
Completely.
Make sure all the strands are out. And if you want, you can just put in a little bit of water.
Just mix it up a little bit and then...
to release all of that lovely flavor.
So I'm just going to show, can you open there for me, Zora? I just want to pop a little bit of water and show our guests at home what they need to do. So just a little bit of water, mix it up nicely, and we go for it.
There we go. Right.
Brilliant.
We've got that. Now we're going to... Ilachi was the last of the ilachi powder, if you can smell it. This is freshly ground as well. It's
phenomenal,
not, it's not from the shelves. It must be done.
It's the proper way.
It must be done the proper way.
I won't lie to you, that is my nemesis. Every single time I eat something that has ilachi, it will always land up in my mouth. Of everybody's mouth, in my mouth. Every single time.
I have my second son, he'll get all 4 in
I know what he feels like, trust me. Okay, awesome. Now the paneer is nice and brown. Right, so are we good to layer, going with this layer?
On the top.
Okay, brilliant. Let me just pop. So is it just spread all over?
It's just spread on the top.
Okay.
And some cashews and prunes. But if you look at the dish itself, it looks interesting.
Yes, it does, and the layers look phenomenal.
And then sometimes you think, you know, why is it that we should just make chicken as chicken curry? Why can't we make it, take the rice, layer it,
do something completely different with it?
Yes.
Okay,
I want all that ghee also in.
Definitely. Can't leave that out.
Because of the... and look, I have a rectangular dish that's a little bit smaller. Obviously, you know, people love using their oven trays. Because it's enamel, it's so lovely, and it can hold much more.
Okay.
And this gets now just a foil over it.
And then we're good to go in the oven. 45 minutes. Okay, awesome. So Zora, all we've done, layered, sorted out, and this is ready to go into our oven. Oh, foiled ready. If you could pop open that oven for me, please.
There we go.
Brilliant. Oh, awesome. Oh, brilliant. Oh. This is like how they say you open your Christmas wrapper at home.
Yes.
Everyone goes for Christmas. Oh my word, that looks phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zora Khan's creation. Mouth-watering, tantalizing, and I get to taste it. Right, would you dish out for me, please, Zora?
I will, and then I'm going to ask you to just pass out those lovely accompaniments.
Sure. Oh, we've got lovely accompaniments going with it.
A pilau is usually served with some sour milk to cool things down with mint.
If we have a look here, Zora has prepared it for us.
An assortment of pickles that go with it. And of course, you know, traditional is papa.
100%.
And I'm sure you're waiting to try some of this lovely paneer.
Yes, I am.
And the lovely chicken in there as well.
And the popper, which looks like it has a bit of chili flakes on the inside.
It is. It's a chili popper.
Different chili flake popper, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so here we are. And as they would say, bon appetit.
Spoon. I just want to grab a spoon quickly. There we go. Now, which compliment was... can you explain to us what's this?
This is the lemon pickle, kumquats. These are the traditional tomato and onion. And of course, the lovely dahi. And that you must try dahi because it cools off a hot dish.
You're going to give me exactly how you would eat it.
That's it, fine.
That's it.
Try it first. I don't want you to mask the flavor. I want you to try. And tell me how it is. You've been cooking all day, you haven't had lunch.
I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this is outstanding. Oh, I wish you guys were here to taste this, but unfortunately, it's all left for me. I'm good, I'm not joking. All left for me. Anyway, thank you, Zora. We really, really appreciate the time you've taken to come out here, prepare us an amazing dish, and you know what? It tastes phenomenal. Thank you so much once again. Ladies and gentlemen at home, hope to see you soon. Take care. Chef Ismail Arbee.